good news. Even if you haven't followed career mode for a while, there was simply a bug with Leon Goretzka. We signed him on a pre-contract last year. I think the transfer window-ish, because when the player got like 6 months remaining, I think you know the drill, right? However, we were in the transfer window and we didn't receive him. Like, we did not get a text, Leon Goretzka's here. We did not get him in the team. We just didn't get him in the game. And I was wondering, is he bugged or glitched out of the game? No, he's not, because I can still search him in my transfer window. I can still search him in my menu here. So he still exists. But is he like forever gone? Not available for any teams, because there will always be saying joining that team when the window opens, because that's what it says now. No, it doesn't. I made a simulation file, simulated it to the 1st of January, and we received Leon Goretzka. So let's just say there was some bad blood, or let's say the paperwork wasn't correct. The same thing happened to Adrien Silva from Sporting to Leicester back in 2016, I believe. And well, he couldn't play for half a year, I believe. Something like that happened. Of course, it's a bit different, but let's just say it's something like that. Otherwise, I cannot give a good explanation for it either. First things first. Players leaving on international duty. Many players from 11 October. So that means that right now it's 7. So we have another train draw on us with our first team players. So let's just go for it. Get a bit of a warm up here. Quickly checking if I'm online, if you all can hear me properly. Yeah, I can hear sounds and all that, so I think it should be fine. Yeah, we've been trying to improve Antoine Griezmann's defensive stats. I've seen plenty of clips where he had to challenge a opponent from a difficult angle, like when you're behind, you have to like make a sliding tackle. Even done it on Messi once. But if we look at his stats, it seems quite hard to pull off right now. So I thought maybe let's make Antoine Griezmann a bit more all-round, because to me he's like a perfect 10, I'd like to say, but he can be like a 10 or a false 9, because he does not have the physicalities, I think, to be a target man. Of course, there's different ways to use your striker. It doesn't always have to be a target man, but since his biggest threat is, in my eyes, just behind the striker position, it's better for him to have like 2 deep going wingers who go directly up front, and him to get in the edge of the box in the right moment, as if he's like forgotten, or as if he's like got the momentum to join in and get a goal. He also has that creativity ability where he can like create chances, where he sees spaces. I mean, I know it's already like 2024, but what I think is really interesting, if we look at France over the years, the national team, the role that Griezmann had in the team, he is like, in my eyes, he is the architect behind much of the success. Like, he makes other players play better, and he just reads the game really well. Like, the role that he has and the way he executes it, that's special to me, really. I mean, if we think of the greatest players for France ever, many people will not think about him, but I think he at least deserves to mention or to be taught as, because I really think that he could be, well, a big name. And I think, I don't know, once he retires, how many people will remember him, as if in like how many people rate him. If we name a group of players, let's say Platini and Desailly, and well, there's many others, and of course Desailly was not a attacking player. But what I want to say is, like, does he rank anywhere in that same line where people regard you as a legend or irreplaceable for your country, or are you not there? If we look at this United team, I mean, last season we had Pogba, we had Eric Bailly, of course, who was quite overpowered, but maybe not a big name. And if you look now at our team, I mean, Virgil was not regarded a top centre back yet, because we bought him instead of him going to Liverpool and becoming a big name. And Antoine Griezmann is basically, if you look at our current team, the only player in Maas that I and David De Gea, who I think are really considered top level, like to the best of their position. And Griezmann even exceptional in a way that there's not many like him. If I'd ask you guys, other players similar to Griezmann's position, right? Okay, I don't like where this is going. Other players with a similar position like Griezmann does, in my eyes, a false 9 or a number 10. I think of Paulo Dybala, for example. Now this is an interesting one, because they're not entirely similar, but they play in similar positions and they executed both different. We've all seen how good how good Dybala was. Remember in the Champions League when he made a difference against Barcelona, when he shot it outside the boot, and there's many other moments where his finesse, I think that's the right word, the class that he shows is just, you can just enjoy it so much. I mean, he's in my eyes a pure footballer. But would you rate him higher or lower than Griezmann? Because we all seen Griezmann at Barcelona. He was not the same player. No, this is not really going well. Damn. Okay, we're gonna try this. Is there other players that you think of? Of course, there's Messi. Well, I mean, there's no matching Messi. I'm a Ronaldo fan, and I can say Messi is just like unreal. Okay, and in my eyes, he's also that false number 9 or 10 because he's always cutting inside, and he's not a proper winger, you know. Like he can play there, don't get me wrong, and he will still do an amazing job. But if you look at his position naturally, because he's always cutting inside, I'd say he's much more of a false 10 or false 9 or a 10 because he's always cutting inside and creating chances. Offside, damn it. Come on. Ooh, I would have loved if that went in because it could have given us the A, but wow, great finish, Lingard. I mean, there's probably other players that you can think of as well that I'm just not guessing right now. You could say Thomas Müller was, because he was the first striker as well. He had a whole different level of approach because he can play like left wing, right wing. But in the end, I think he was maybe that player as well. But a whole different execution to it. Okay, let me quickly check. We play. Did we have scout reports on Liverpool and AC Milan? Because I do not recall scouting AC Milan. It's been a few days. And I'm considering to do a Milan career mode on FIFA 18. I told you guys in the last episode that I'm gonna do one more career mode on FIFA 18. It's gonna be on my PS5 because I mean the only reason PS4 is because of this career mode. Abate, he still played then? Transfer listed, jeez, that's harsh. He was 85 rated? Are you retarded, mate? I don't know why he got that rated, man. I remember them signing him and I was like, he's not the guy. If I was at Milan at that time, I would have made some whole different transfers. And that got me thinking, why do I not do a AC Milan career mode? Because just for one season, I think, I would have made the signings they made. I would have done some things different. And AC Milan, honestly, is my favorite Italian team. I also got a weak spot for Roma and for Florence, for Fiorentina. I respect Inter Milan a lot with current coach Inzaghi. Napoli, I mean, is a proper club, don't get me wrong, but it's not really my club. And of course there's Juventus. I used to be a fan of Juventus, but that's more because of that amazing midfield they had with Vidal, Pirlo and Pogba back in the day. And of course, they had good centre backs as well. They had the likes of Chiellini, Bonucci. I always liked that team because they were like so good, you know. Like I could like rate the signings they made. I was excited to see that teams because, yeah, as simple as I say, I mean it was just a special team to see. So I had a weak spot for them. But if you ask me if I'm a Juventus fan, no, because they kind of cheated their way through some Italian cups, didn't they? And therefore, I cannot fully support them, whether it's proven or not. But I like Gigi Buffon, for example. I could like make the rivalry here a bit stronger and say something, you know. But the truth is, as a United fan, I've got lots and lots of respect of Liverpool, of how Jurgen Klopp especially done it at Liverpool together with the team. So even as a United fan, I've got to be objective here and say and give my respect to Jurgen Klopp. Amazing manager, very likable character, and yeah, amazing how he put the team together with his staff and his board and all that. But he really got the best out of him, I think. I don't think there's much he could have done better at this spell, despite not winning that many trophies because City were superior. Nonetheless, he managed to beat them to the title once. He managed to win the Champions League. He managed to beat them in games as well. So no, nothing but respect for Liverpool. Not because of the past, because I know in the past some nasty things have happened, but I'm from, well, as easy it is to say, from the newer generations, and I unfortunately had to give my respects to Liverpool because they constantly beat us, right? And also, I'm not going to deny that I used to really like Fernando Torres at Liverpool. Really thought he was a great, great player. Weak spots, but yeah. I mean, of course, as a rival, I like the years that they didn't win as much and that they were in the position that we were in for a long time. Also, and you guys might hate me for it, but I think Steven Gerrard, unreal, unreal player, really, absolute legend of the game. And if you ask me in that conversation, that famous conversation, Scholes, Lampard, or Gerrard, I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I'm gonna say Gerrard all day, and it's nothing against Scholes as a Man United fan, because even in La Masia, the famous Barcelona academy, where all those great, fantastic youngsters came from, that turned out to be world stars, Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, all that, Fabregas. I mean, the OG ones know how good he is. You know, if like really, really, really good players say he is really good, then and if you don't see it, then you gotta blame yourself, right? Like because there's a reason good players name those players, okay? But if I look at Scholes in general, I mean, he scored some absolute belters, absolute bangers, like unreal. His volleys, distance shots in that way, like not always distance shots, but he could pull off amazing things. And his passing, unmatched, unmatched. He would easily go around in a Barcelona team, you know, like the tiki-taka, the most technically gifted players who can decide a rhythm of a game, who can give a pass without looking, you know, like that's under a Pirlo level. They just know the game, and I love those kind of players. So it's nothing against Paul Scholes. In fact, I I can't rate him well enough. But when we look at the overall picture, when you look at Steven Gerrard, he was, to me, a one-man midfield. I remember playing football games back in the day, and I used to look at the Liverpool midfield, and I was like, oh, this ain't great, you know. Xabi Alonso left, Javier Mascherano left. What is now special nowadays on this Liverpool team? But when you saw Gerrard in the middle of the park, you knew that, you know, there was a time when they had Lambert, Balotelli, and Borini up front, and he was like, okay, basically the attack is quite useless in my eyes, with all the respect to those three. Um, but yeah, I'm not afraid of that. But with Gerrard in the middle of the midfield, I always felt like, okay, but that midfield is not entirely useless because this man is a one-man midfield. He can like do it all. He can tackle, slide tackle, pass, combination play where he sets something up and finishes it himself. Look with Fernando Torres, he can shoot. He can shoot bangers from distance, and also when his team needs it, like not just occasionally, but when his team needed it the most. I mean, Jesus, this man can do everything. And as Paul Scholes said himself, I don't think I could have done at Liverpool what Gerrard did there. And I don't think Gerrard could have done what Paul Scholes did at United. But that's, well, I'm saying I don't know if he, I would say I don't know if he can. Oh, should have been a goal. That's poor for me. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I fully agree with Paul Scholes. I'm going to correct myself. I think that indeed Scholes cannot have done what Gerrard did at Liverpool. And I think that Gerrard can't do the same thing as Scholes did at Man United. Sorry, I'm doing two things at the same time. You see, it doesn't work. But I don't think it's because of quality. I just think it's the role itself, because Gerrard is a bit different, you know, like in terms of he'd sometimes not go for the pass before the defenders notice it. Oh, damn it. I think like Gerrard was more than Paul Scholes was in some way, and therefore he would have made other choices where Scholes would have stepped up to the task and get something different. But if we talk about quality levels, nice, Van Dijk and Lingard going up one. If we talk about quality levels, then I don't think that Gerrard could not have done it. Like, I think he could have done that. Maybe not as good as Paul Scholes, I don't disagree on that. But I do think he could have done it. I hope y'all understand me and can follow me there, and that's why I think he's the best. And with all the respect to Lampard, who was also amazing. I was a big fan of him when I was younger. Really big fan. And he's also very clever as well. He's also, I mean, to not give him the credit that he deserves is painful, because I think that he deserves more praise in this conversation than I've given him. Simple as that. But when we talk about this other two, it's not like there's a clear distance, but to me there is a little distance that says, okay, Gerrard first, then Scholes, and then surely Lampard. And that doesn't mean that Lampard is bad, but there's a bigger amount of space between number 3 Lampard and number 2 Scholes in my eyes than there is between number 1 and 2 Scholes and Gerrard. And that is my take on it. But don't get me wrong, even for the Chelsea fans, I respect Lampard a lot. I think he was fantastic. And when I was younger, I wouldn't say I was a big fan, but I rated him quite highly, yeah. I think the thing that all these 3 players had amazing distance shots as well. I mean, I loved distance shots when I was younger, like, absolutely rated that, so... So I straight got a weak spot for Lampard. Was it against Hull City or something? I remember a goal from him. Just mental, man. He was special as well. I would have loved all 3 of them at Man United, like one of them, you know, like maybe all 3 of them together, that wouldn't work. But any of them I would have taken at Man United if it wasn't for the fact they were icons for their team, or like legends for the team, or whatever. Wow, we could have signed him as well, Theo Hernandez. But I'm not unhappy with Marcos Alonso. I'm just surprised how good Theo Hernandez is already in game. I was expecting Ben Woodburn to be like a future player for Liverpool. Okay, big game. Let's see. Do I have to rotate the squad here? AC Milan in 2 days, and we had a poor start to Champions League with a 2-2 draw against Porto, where they scored a banger last minutes, then a 4-2, a bit of a messy win against Zenit. We need to put some attention there, but we're the league, and honestly, my biggest goal this year is to win the league, not even the Champions League, despite it being one of the board's goals. So I'm gonna play the best players here. I think we're gonna play Ake, but he has not really fully impressed me there yet. I'm gonna have to change something. Lens has not been doing well for me on that wing. I like Lingard to start again. It's a shame I can't see who's playing for Liverpool straight away. Is that Adam Lallana? I think it is. Put it to the highest difficulty again. It's a beautiful day on Anfield. I'm a bit jealous of their crowd, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I'm unhappy with the United one, but Jesus, how they stand behind the team, wow. Yeah, Marcus Alonso brings a bit more offensive qualities, but I think I'm gonna go with Shaw. I think that's how we're gonna start. If we play against Salah and Coutinho, then it's better for us to have Shaw, who's defensively better than Marcus Alonso. Who would I have signed if I had a Milan career mode? That's an interesting question, one that I already like to answer, but honestly, if I already do that, I already spoiled the career mode, so I cannot do that. If I did a Liverpool career mode, well, Liverpool done so well for themselves that no matter what I would have signed, I would never come close to how good they actually would have been. So I'd rather not like to do that, because it would only break my ego for as much as I have it. Don't have that much ego, honestly. If I would have done a... Well, let's name a team. Let's name a team in FIFA 18, a career mode with him. If I did a career mode with Atletico Madrid, maybe. That's a good one, I think. Well, from Diego Simeone's perspective, if he was the coach, I would have set some really aggressive, nasty players, because I feel like that is really where he goes good on. Like, that's really what fits the team.
They played really well last time out.
Wow, they only conceded 4 goals. Jesus. Do they have Van Dijk in the back? No, they don't, because we got in. So why are they doing so well? I think that's time for me to focus. Arius, I see. Is that Lovren, Matip, Milner, Charm, Lallana, Mane, Firmino, Coutinho, no Salah, but that front three is still dangerous. And it's a beautiful kit they're wearing. that Liverpool one, red with a bit of touch of gold.
Is the way they try and win the ball.
Same one with the Chelsea one, from 2012 or something. They play Milner at left back. That's a weak spot. And REA, front three is dangerous. Midfield, we can get over that, although our midfield isn't great with Kante, and yeah, I think our midfield should definitely do that.
For Manchester United today.
I tell Lingard to go at Milner, but Milner is physically alright, so don't underestimate him. Go for a 1-2 where you go behind him, because he ain't the fastest anymore. Nonetheless, Milner, he's insane, because every year, like his physical, the test that Liverpool had done, every year came out as one of the best. Mate, that is a proper professional player. I like that. I really like a workhorse like that.
That's a brilliant challenge.
Okay, that's nice. Stay close, please. Yes.
Sure.
Pitch seems so wide. Are they giving me so much space, or what's going on here?
Jack Wilshere.
Hear that? Oh, that should have gone better. You see him walk away, you see, no, that's exactly what we didn't want, but luckily Sergej Milinkovic-Savic does the defensive duties.
Lingard. They've shown him the inside and he's taken that opportunity.
I tried to pass it to Rashford, but I think I should just go for the shot, which was my initial thought.
Newspaper inches devoted to this particular manager and the temptation of an international
yeah, he's
job.
tricky, of course. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, well, maybe he's got other irons in the fire. Only
I was a bit afraid there, not gonna lie.
He doesn't see it as the job for him, quite
no,
clearly.
should have won that.
Whether that's going to be the case in the future.
Oh, I thought it went in. I really thought it went in. I was like, come on, man. They already done me at this pass, but then that one I thought, okay, we can still like afford to go from that angle.
Here's Conte. Jack Wilshere. And here they are on the attack. Here's Shaw. Griezmann. Now Rashford. He's in here.
No, I tried to pass one more time. I think I took one touch too many somewhere.
Able to cut that out with sharp movement.
That can't be happening.
Getting forward well as a team now.
You see him escape. Other man has to take him on. Oh, I thought it went well wide.
They're going to get a corner
here
wow. Because of that deflection.
What? Okay. No, never mind.
Played in by Jordan Henderson. Defended well.
Come on, you can win that. No, not like this, lads. Okay, they have definitely been a better team, but we had chances too, you know.
Their position of pressing high up the pitch.
Okay, this is really good because there's a lot of potential from this.
Griezmann. They've lost the ball, and a counter-attack could be there.
Is he not offside? Yeah, he is.
Well, we've got on this offside.
I need to focus, lads. I need to focus.
It is the most difficult thing in
less
all
talking,
officiating, I think.
More doing.
But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Good forward play from them. Jack Wilshere. Threading it through.
Maybe I should take the shot, I wasn't sure. Oh, come on, even if you like miss the ball, then you do need to get it in second instance.
That'll be a free kick. Good defensive.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but I feel like we don't win the second ball when there's like chances. We need to be dominant in that situation and reclaim possession as quick as possible. I'm not really doing that.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Now Van Dijk.
This is really good.
Griezmann. And he's got
the ball away from him with the tackle.
Don't tell me he's injured.
Setting
Don't do
off
this.
today at Norwich, Alan McAnally.
It's a red card for Manchester City. They're down to 10 men.
Oh, he's running again. I saw it quickly on the minimap, I
Thanks,
believe.
Alan.
Into the middle
Oh,
it
he's
goes
all
from
free.
Coutinho.
It's bounced back off. Firmino! And he's opened the
Okay, let's just say he
scoring
deserved it straight away, and they deserved it straight away. Let's just pretend it went straight in, because my defenders were not reacting, they're not up to the task.
Yeah, the stats don't lie. The number of shots
The
on
stats don't
target.
lie, they're
No
better,
surprise
they've
that
been
they've
closer. We had really big chances, and every time I messed up in the last bit. And honestly, in my eyes, it seems like they just want more. They're just way more alert in duels.
Jack Wilshere. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Now Lingard. You don't see that so often. Just glided past him effortlessly.
Cannot seem to win a single duel front, and not there either. And that's weird, because we should have won that, I think. Ake is quite a good player here.
Return pass.
Not the acceleration needed to
Roberto Firmino.
do something there.
Now Sadio Mane.
Come on, Van Dijk. No. Look, our whole center is open, exposed. Like the whole organization, it doesn't. Yeah. Ake lost again.
Out in front of goal.
Ake has done many things but impressed today.
N'Golo Kante.
Oh, what a pass outside the boot.
Getting
And,
through Good piece of anticipation. Well, the referee has signaled for half-time.
first half, one word,
For Manchester
outclassed. Outclassed. We were beaten by a better team, more alert. But despite it being a better team, does not mean that you cannot pain them, that you not can hurt them. If we took our moments, we could have scored 2 or 3 goals. I really believe that. But we didn't get the last pass in. We didn't make the right choice sometime. They could have had 3 or 4 goals too, that's true. But I think, honestly, simply, if we get it down to winning our duels, the second ball, I really think that we would not have to be dominated like we have been now. Really. This is a fierce derby which the fans always want to see winning, you know, like you don't want to lose to the rival. I would like my players took that to the heart and, you know, like actually played with that passion.
N'Golo Kante.
Van Dijk.
Kante.
But at bits we actually play alright, man. But then there's moments like that where I just mess up and make wrong
There's
choices.
good progress with this attack.
Griezmann.
I didn't turn the right way like I should have.
Got the tackle in.
Oh, why fall? Why drop to the ground like that? Come on, how does he beat Van Dijk?
Coutinho.
Come on, this is bullshit, man. Sorry for my language. This is bullshit, man. We've lost so many duels in the air that just don't make sense. Come on. Van Dijk is dominant in the air. He's not losing duels like that. Yeah. The game is rigged, man. The game is rigged. I'm already telling you guys.
Coutinho.
If they're gonna score from that attack, it was gonna be rigged because Van Dijk is not meant to lose a simple duel like that against Firmino.
He is playing so well today.
Sometimes you have those afternoons when you just
Oh, he's
want
not
the
over
ball,
the left.
ball
Yeah,
goes
he's
and
offside
whatever
already.
you do comes off.
Griezmann! A little too eager to get
Come
in
on,
behind the
Kante, why do you not make a
opposition.
run? I know it's your instruction to stay back, but when there's space like that, come on, I want you to read it. Sergey takes over your position and there's nothing wrong. Again, it's nah, man. Firmino is definitely too overpowered for this game.
It's good attacking play.
It's sorry that I say it, guys, but like I don't mind losing. Like, you know, there's no problem in that because they have been better and better, like in the duels and everything. But you cannot tell me if they get chances constantly because Van Dijk gets beaten here by Firmino. That is rigged. There's no. Like, there's no trying to talk that right, you know what I'm saying? Like, it isn't correct. If they're better than me, then they're better than me. And I can accept that, but now they're not better than me. The game is saying, okay, let's find a way. Here, that pass as well, it was such a weird hard pass. Yeah, it's rigged. It's rigged. I want to smash this thing really bad. Finance ain't the way, but it's a rigged game. It's a rigged game. I'm not supposed to win this. I can already see by the way it goes. The whole reason they got this attack is because Van Dijk lost a duel earlier, way earlier. And that's not the first time he lost it. It's like the third or fourth time. He's got a 0 for me. Like, I'm actually going to give a 0 for once. There was a weird run here or something that I really thought was like acceleration or something. There was something in his attack when I thought, okay, I'm not supposed to do anything here.
Get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see.
Everyone at EA deserves a nasty disease. And you don't wish it upon anyone, so I'm not the one to, like, you know, say that they deserve that. But if you ask money for a game and this is how you...
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
No one gonna make a... That's a foul. That is a foul, ref. Where is your fucking whistle, man?
And it's Jack Wilshere.
He's part of the complot, man. He's bought.
Jack Wilshere. Oh, can he
Yeah, look at the push he got in his back. Nah.
Now Sadio Mane. Adam Lallana. Now Marcus Rashford. Now Lingard. And it's Jack Wilshere.
Jeez, look how hard he plays it in front of him. If that ain't rigged, then I don't know what is.
And it is Firmino who gets the ball to feet in a deeper position. Just the keeper to beat.
Are we gonna get trashed here? No, we got absolutely smashed today. Absolutely beaten all corners of the field, basically. Like, we get to see all corners of the field here. Here, how do we lose every duel? Come on! I'm sick of it. You're not gonna beat me because you win every duel that you shouldn't be winning. Quit it, man. Quit it. My players do not deserve to get paid if they can't win a single duel. Simple as that.
Champions Cup and Martin, and I do think it's going to be tight, this one.
Biting my lip here. Like, how can you be this shit?
Manchester United have won the ball back here. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Comes in with a tackle. Manchester United get the advantage decision. N'Golo Kanté. Lingard.
Awful turn. Awful the way he turns. Yeah, he got it all on himself. All on himself. He's not been the only one today, but it sums up how the cards are given, like today, you know, how they're shuffled, how the deck is shuffled. It's not supposed to be like that.
Into the attacking third.
I should not have been given that behind him.
Wilshere.
Yeah, nonsense, man. Rigged game. I should quit this, but I'm not going to. But I should quit it and not take any of this. Not take any of this bullshit.
Lost his marker there cleverly. Threading it through. He's through here. It's a good goal. They pulled one back.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I had a chance in the first half to get a result and I simply lacked it, so we didn't stood up to the task. That's the simple truth. That goal, that does not justify the how do you say it, the thing of power in this game. Like, it was all them all day long.
Manchester United so often score so late. They need to do it again. Griezmann to level it up now.
Nonsense, nonsense. Unforgivable miss by Jesse Lingard. Like, that's what I want from Man United. If we're not the better team, then I want us to be that clinical that we can still get a result here. And that Jesse Lingard chance, that is the turning point. Fuming I am at my boys. The hairdryer treatment. Every single one of them except for David De Gea. Every single one of them. You let him down. You let him down so incredibly hard today. You do not deserve to get paid. I want you all to go to Old Trafford and apologize to the fans. Donate your wages of the week to charity, to them. Refund the tickets, all of them. You ruined Man United fans their weekend, their day. It's unforgivable what you have shown today. And if I'm gonna give grades, De Gea, 7, nothing to blame on you. Antonio Valencia, you're part of a defense that misbehaved today. It was a total mess, a 3. Van Dijk, you lost so many duels that I do not regard you as trustworthy of a leader of our defense. I think if you have another performance like that we should be selling you right down the drain. And I don't think you're going to any pro club anymore. It's as simple as one. Yeah, it's just as simple as this. A 1. Simple as this. Don't show your face ever again at this club for the next 2 days. You do not deserve to wear this shirt. Okay, you are clearly not up to the task to be what I think is one of the better players to mark the striker. In real life, I think he's a good defender. But in this game, at this point, you're absolutely shit. A 1. Luke Shaw got better in some moments. A 4. Some tackles decent, but overall not happy. A 4. A 2. A 3. A 1. A 0. A 5. It's gonna be a really silent bus ride back to Manchester for these boys. And I don't have a single word to say to him. And if one asks me something, they shouldn't. They simply shouldn't. I'm not gonna motivate them. There was only one player that turned up on Anfield and he had to do it all on himself. It was David De Gea. The other 10 let him down massively, let me down, let the fans down, let the club down. It was unworthy of the number 1 of the Premier League currently. I wasted myself, that's the worst thing. Got no one to blame for myself. We should have done more with the chances we had in the first half. We're still on top with 21 points, but Leicester's only 3 points behind us. A really painful day at the office. Who are we gonna play? We're gonna start with Milinkovic Savic and then we'll substitute him later. But I don't think he should be playing, he doesn't deserve it. He simply does not deserve it. Right now we do not really have any other options, so how is Stuan Sebe captain?
Alan Smith alongside me. Alan, this is a very intriguing group. We had a couple of games for each club now, and now we're on to match day 3, beginning to shape up.
Yeah, I think so. The group does begin to take shape, and we'll begin to see who are going to be the favourites to top it.
Today's game, Manchester United
Audio, man.
against Milan.
For F's sake, man. How can it crack all the time like that?
Number 8, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. And number 18, Jermaine Mum.
Can't wait for this, Alan. When the groups were drawn for the Champions Cup, this was a standout fixture.
Well, the newspapers have been full of this match. Every TV
Cannot
channel's
really
been
hear
talking
anything.
about it.
It's a
I think
joke.
it's going to live up
You
to
pay
the hype,
hundreds of euros for a sound system,
Manchester United
Beats headphones, and you cannot get a single sound. Is it the Beats? Is it
when they lost away against Liverpool?
is it the PlayStation 4?
It was pretty close.
This, whatever
Right
it is,
through
it's
the
disgusting,
match.
mate.
So close that I think they might go one better and get a
Didn't
draw
even
today.
check the lineup, and honestly, I cannot be bothered.
This is then
I don't care who you're up against, Primal Dini, whatever, man.
Seamus Coleman starts
You
with
guys
Marcus
gotta
Alonso
make up
as the
for some of the other
fullback.
players who
Just
didn't
one
turn up.
out-and-out attacker in the lineup.
Elson Martins, oh, that's great.
Gianluigi
Get it,
Donnarumma
lads.
is the
You're not gonna
goalkeeper.
get- you're not
Mitchell
gonna get-
Weiser plays with Ricardo Rodriguez in the fullback positions.
Well, very easy for the goalkeeper there.
David today signed at Florence.
Backing his own skill as the opposition try to nick the ball from him.
Alonso, man, come on.
Well, I like the look of this attack. And it's a shot now! Great work by the goalkeeper. The
Come on,
ball is
fans,
his,
start
he's made sure
chanting
he's
it.
protected
We're shit. We're absolutely dog shit. Come on.
Keane.
I want these players to be humiliated.
Bruno Fernandes.
They've had enough time to recover their asses from the dirt.
And that goalkeeper can just
Stay
saunter
on
out
the
and pick
edge.
that up.
Jesus, man. You're not giving me options there. Yeah, easy as you like. We're letting them play in our home.
Zacchio.
We are letting them play in our home.
Bilia. There's some potential in this move.
And shoots!
He's had a real
Would have been a
go.
good
It's a
goal.
decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Keane. Fernandes.
He saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Advantage for Milan.
That's a foul, yeah,
Check.
it is.
Cleared away by the defender.
Fernandes.
Shredding it through. Just the keeper to beat. Should be. Here's a chance, goalkeeper. Well, that's the way to take the lead. That's
I'll
a
take
stunning
it.
goal.
I'll
Fine
take
move.
it.
Excellent
I thought she would score already, but
application
it's
in
not.
front of goal. He's a really good
Is it
player.
Donnarumma? Although it was
He's
a poor
taken the
shot,
chance
wasn't it?
with some aplomb here.
Raul Jimenez. One Portuguese striker. Well, Raul Jimenez is not Portuguese, he's Mexican. So
Manchester United ahead
I
now.
wanted to say Andrea Silva versus Raul Jimenez, but
Mateo Pablo.
quickly realized he
Zacchio.
only played
Bilia.
in Portugal, but that doesn't make him Portuguese.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Coleman. Marcos Alonso.
That's a great interception.
Leonardo Bonucci. Mateo Pablo Zacchio.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
It's a foul, you blind cunt. Ref's not been in our favour any
Well, it's a nice
time.
bit of skill, but
Oh, of
the
course,
defend
of
is well.
course.
It was
Come on,
well.
is someone going to get him off the ball? Why is the goalkeeper not getting that?
Fernandes.
Just went right.
Excellent
It's really a
pass.
good ball.
No offside, he's in. Good punch from the
Ah,
goalkeeper
look,
from
their
the cross.
goalkeeper's reacting. Wish I had a goalkeeper who had done that when the ball came in such a dangerous position.
Bonaventura.
Oh, brilliant. Come on. You're sleeping. You're sleeping, you ass. You had to give away a corner there.
Not really away from
If they're going to score from this, it's still Coleman's fault. It's still Coleman's fault.
Filia.
Giving corners away for free. Never yeah, he's true.
Bonaventura. He's kept it out.
Coleman, that's all on you because you are fucking retarded, man. I don't know what it is in this FIFA, but he is absolutely awful. Not gonna lie about it. I've not often been that disappointed by signing time after time after time again. He just keeps on disappointing me. What a disappointment. Disappointment has a name, and its name is Seamus Coleman.
And the opposition letting them do this at the moment, although they are trailing.
My patience is really done with him. I think we should start looking at a new right back.
Bruno Fernandes. Shots off! Oh, the bar's still shaking.
He's offside, isn't he? Come on, Edwards, one job.
Of course, the assistants don't. Whether that will change down the years, I'm not sure. But anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
Have to win those duels. Andre Silva, it's a kid basically.
But the defence would be pleased that
Coleman. No, he's just not doing the task. He's just not doing the task.
Good block.
Yeah, they're gonna score. Mate. Again, Coleman. Coleman, you're done for. Your career at Man United is over. I'm gonna play Fosun the next 2 games. I don't want to see his face again. How did he even miss that? That was harder to miss than to hit.
Bruno Fernandes. So it's 1-0 here as the half.
Let me guess, I don't have Fosun on the bench. That means that the consequences are already going to be bigger for him, because it means Coleman will be left out of the team for a long time. Fosun will be playing Coleman. I already made my choice. I'd say to the assistant manager, he's done for. He's not going to get back anytime soon. In fact, I think we might have to put him on the transfer list. I don't want to see him around anymore. Milinkovic Savic, you're going to get substituted, but that's more because I want to save your energy.
There's the kick-off for the second half of this third match, remember, in the group stage of the Champions Cup.
There's been 1 or 2 nerves about in that first.
I want to sign another midfielder anyway, despite getting a red card still. Come on, one wins the ball and other ones are still sleeping.
Teammates arriving for the cutback here. Assistant looking very confident about that one.
Coleman got 45 minutes to save his spot for the remainder till the winter stop, I think.
Coleman.
Okay, that's a great pass.
That is a clever pass, and he might be in here. And they get it away.
Too easy from Edwards the way he gave it away.
Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso. Goalkeeper can only. Great goalkeeper.
Wow, Marcus Alonso, amazing everything but shot, amazing everything.
So agile, this keeper.
Swung in.
Why is Alonso not? Well, Alonso's quite tall, so.
Bruno Fernandes. Coleman.
Okay, it's a great pass again.
So that means it's a corner now. Corner's taken. Decent opportunity
Alonso?
there.
Yeah.
It was easy in the end for the goalkeeper.
Well, I don't know what was wrong there.
That's
Whether
the other
he took his
player
eye off
on
the ball. He certainly didn't connect with it how he should have.
Really important technical touch there.
And it's Jack Wilshere. Jimenez. Jack shot off.
Maybe. Should have passed it to 20. It's on the bottom. It was on too late.
Montalivo. Attacking play from Milan.
Brilliant.
Tackle here.
That's what you want to see.
Jack Wilshere. Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture.
Well done.
Manchester United
This looks
will be
like
hosting
something.
Leicester City.
It's
Yeah,
a shame
but a lot
not
of
one of our
supporters
midfielders was there.
get excited about it, and I am as well.
Stopped emphatically.
Raul
just
Jimenez
as well.
plays quite
The
alright.
approach play looked very encouraging. They can be quick.
He's fast, I
Break
need some
now.
extra help there.
Tackle goes in.
Coleman, okay, I don't know why he was in that position, but he done the job.
We're going
done.
across to Alan
I
McInally
knew
now.
Gelson
who's
Martins
got
was
a
going
penalty
to
in the
probably
game
beat
he's
him on
watching.
pace.
It's a
So
penalty
he
for
stayed.
Porto.
He had some
Putting the ball down
distance.
on the spot.
And it's a shot now. One in
Jimenez.
front, and they would be a lot
That
more
was
comfortable
brilliant
if they
attack
were two
again.
in front, and they really could have been.
Aaron
Yeah,
Ramsey.
Monte looked back on that with
That's
a
not
bit
a
of
player
regret
we could
because that
actually
was a
maybe
great chance
sign.
to extend the lead, wasn't it?
But that means that he's going to be fifth midfielder, I think. That is too low for how good he is. We already got like Goretzka and
Ramsey.
Fernandes, Wilshere, Emilin Savic.
Aaron
Yo,
Ramsey,
ref.
a foul given against him.
Straight red. He just
Why
came
has he
on.
done that? The referee.
Yeah, he's not made a good impression on me there as well.
A red one, of course.
But I think we should
They're
go
down
for
in the
someone
game,
who
they're
can
down
maybe
now in
live a
terms
bit
of
more
numbers.
with being more
Well, they haven't played
rotational.
particularly well, and that just rubs salt in the wounds, doesn't it?
This is not necessary. I think the United fans will like that, him being sent
And
off.
it's Jack Wilshere.
Wow, for me it's amazing to get back for that.
Coleman. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there.
Wow, that's the fighting spirit.
Now here's a chance.
And then other players lack that fighting spirit.
Bonaventura. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing.
Ah,
He's
that's
got
great
the
from
ball away
German
from him with the
lens.
tackle.
Good defensive work.
Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. Trying to slip
One
it
lens.
through. Real chance. Has to score. Well, he scored. And it's a big moment
Touch
for
from
them in the
Donnarumma,
match. They've
but
pushed their
this
lead
is what
now
he's here
2-2
for.
ahead. They played well to this
Decide
point.
those kind of
Sometimes
matches
a
with his
two-goal
pace, with
lead
his
can
strength.
be a dangerous one.
He's
We'll
missed
see.
these chances before, but now he's
Well, I
finally
wonder whether
scoring
the
them.
goalkeeper will blame himself for this, but it looked a good finish, even though he did get a touch.
Yeah, he's getting a few stares off his defence.
Nearly
Late
went over the
forward,
bar.
he should have
Well done,
better.
Donnarumma. You tried. You see it.
Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for Manchester United.
That's
Bonaventura.
Number 18.
Really important
Villa.
goal.
Rodriguez. Opportunity in a
Come
wider
on,
area.
sit straight.
Gets his cross in.
As soon as I saw it was Wilshere, I was like, oh, we lost that duel. Come on, Coleman, if your
Spotted
passing
that
is a
well,
bit better, we don't lose
intercepted.
it there.
Bonaventura. Mateo
I was
Pablo
looking for him all
Musacchio.
along, and yet he managed to get it there, despite being three of us.
Bonaventura. Into the attacking third. Rodriguez.
Oh, defender sleeping, defender sleeping! 2-1 Sebe, why can't I switch to you, man? Yes, they played well, and yes, they outplayed me at some bits. But they should never have gotten past the first press. Yeah, this was so obvious. It's so obvious. There's only one pass forward, and there's three of us, and we just don't block it, damn it. Then this moment. I don't know what else is rigged, but come on, man. It's not supposed to be like that. My players are all sleeping, and here... Ah, 2-1 Sebe is sleeping. Unnecessary to concede. Not undeserved, but unnecessary. If you're 2-0 up that far in the game, you do not need to concede. Now the last minute is going to be dangerous, because you cannot afford ball loss. I'm going to blame Seamus Coleman. He was part of that. He was part of that. He gave the ball away so easily with a, like, not a volley pass, but a pass in the air. No, I did not forgive him. He had to play a perfect second half, and he didn't play a perfect second half. It's maybe unfair to some of you, but not to me.
Yeah, they really did make the ball.
Yeah, enjoy it for the last time. You're done, mate. You're done. Not happy with my team again. 6. 2. For a second half you get 2 points, for the first half you get 0 points. 4. Let him slip at the end. One other moment, 2 other moments he was decent, but moment at the end, not necessary. 5. 4. He is so good despite his rating. 6. 4. 4. No, actually 3. 2. Amazing. 7, except for his miss. 5. 5. Let's just say that I'm very happy with the result. I'm pleased with the result. I think Raul Jimenez was amazing. His work rate, but also his success up front. He should have scored one more, but all the other aspects of his game were fine. So I'm really pleased to see that. The goal at the end that we conceded, I think, wasn't necessary. They did deserve a goal. They were close to it, but we do not have to hand it to him, and yet we did. And that is, I think, part of the problem for us for a longer time. So overall, I think we should just take the 3 points from that and be happy with that. That's all I can. That's all I can take from it. Danny Drinkwater, how about a return at Man United? Yes, Leon Goretzka is coming, and then we've got 4 choices for central midfield position. Wilshere, Milinkovic-Savic, Fernandes, that's 3. Goretzka makes 4. But I still like to have one more balanced midfielder. We're gonna make a offer for him. First of all, I want to do a training session and I want to save it. Leicester is at the moment they're second in the league, so luckily we play the first team again. Hopefully take some distance from them. Kind of want to simulate the training because I don't feel like they deserve my energy. I've put an energy in them and they have not given it back to me. It's not the way to go on with these things, but yeah, of course you're gonna have. He played absolutely awful, so. If you don't play well, you're not going to train well either, so it's only logical that our training is staying behind as well. Let's hope it's not another rigged game, because I'm going to put it to the highest difficulty. I want to see his profile again. I want to see Aaron Ramsey's profile. But I think Ramsey's too good to have around as a 5th option. That is a bit low, I think. 83 rated, but doesn't bring much on this aspect here, on the physical. And I think that is really concerning to me. He chose at the time to go to Arsenal, not to go to Man United, so a lot has to be said with that. At least he gives a bit more strength on the midfield as well. His pace is not outstanding. It's funny as we play him, because now if he plays really awful, then we are not gonna give him a contract. Let's say he impressed with the first games of Leicester. Or maybe he didn't. Got a James Wilson for you. Regan Paul. Yeah, we're not gonna offer any of them. I'm gonna stick with 18. City play Arsenal, that's big. Spurs play Newcastle. Kasper Schmeichel's doing terrific form, I see that. I'm honored, but nope. Well, boys, got a chance to clear your names. Ake's on his last chance as well, otherwise we're going to put Tuan Sebe next to Van Dijk. I've not had a full start report on him, that's true. But I want to play from our own power and not look at all the plays of the opponent all the time. Jeez, what a shot. Come on. Why not get it in both hands? Wow, this is the one time he goes for a different corner. Really? Only good job? Really? How many went in? 2? I'm surprised how bad he gets his body behind the shots. Like, he would be able to catch so many of these shots if he had just like very convincing his body behind it and like just take it to the chest, you know? Take it to the chin. It's not one thing you want for your goalkeeper to do, but you get what I'm saying. Get your body properly. Okay, I don't blame him for that. That's me go the other way. And he's still nearly at it. Okay, that's me. Well, there's just one more, I think. And that's the one that he saved and then still went in.
We have the top 2 involved today, and it could have a lot of significance down the road a ways. Stay tuned as we bring you all the action from Old Trafford, and it's live. Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith. Welcome to today's game. Today's game, Manchester United against Leicester City.
Please welcome our visitors, Leicester City, and your Manchester United. Here is how Manchester United win. Number 1, David De Gea. Number 25, Antonio Valencia. Number 4, Virgil van Dijk. Number 24.
A bit of a transitional time at Chelsea, you feel, and that is reflected in their position in the league table.
Are we talking
They
about Chelsea
will
now?
be pushing hard to get up the table. If not, there'll be a lot of pressure on those who are running the club.
Well, it's early days, but they've not been brilliant so far, have they? Plenty of time to make amends, mind.
They've shuffled their pack today, Manchester United. David De Gea starts in goal. Jack Wilshere starts, a midfielder in good form. And up front, Antoine Griezmann, the main striker today.
For today's game is Graham Scott. Thank you, Old Trafford. Enjoy the game.
And it is Graham Scott who is the referee.
Okay, come on,
So the
lads.
first touch, and the ball is in play.
Clearly has
Off we
not been
go.
our day so far. Jeez. There's one way to start.
They could pose some danger now. I think he saw the look from the other player and
Oh,
saw
red
where the
from
pass
Jesse
was
Lingard.
going and read it.
So some praise there for his defensive duties.
Now Lingard. Conte. Shaw.
Manchester United attacking with some momentum now. He can put them in front. The big hitters
Easy
have hit
slide.
again. They go
It
in
can be
front.
so easy.
With their attacking prowess, no one's surprised here. It's just a matter of who's going to score the goals. You know they are going to score, and they've got so many different ways
Bennett didn't
of
step
breaking
out.
down the opposition.
Good all the
They
time.
got to the
Thought
position
he was
of
gonna shoot
maximum
with all foot.
opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity
matter,
to
though.
squander.
Yeah, we often say it was an easy chance, but you have got to be there.
Clearly I'm
This
relieved.
lad has got the knack of doing that.
9 goals in 9 Premier League games, but he didn't play 9. He didn't play 9.
Manchester
I think he
United
played
in the
5
lead.
or 6.
Goal for Manchester United.
Ibora.
Number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
I remember a time when
Danny Simpson.
they said Eric Cantona came and things started to work in, like things started falling in
Looked
place. I
very good
believe.
indeed, but
That's
the
what it is.
move has broken down.
Well, for now,
Now Lingard.
Getting at the opposition now, Manchester United. Lingard.
if you go that far, you gotta go
Through
yourself.
again. So
And
much
he's
attacking
in goal.
confidence. Another goal. They're 2 up now. All the prospects here are of more goals to come.
There
They're
you
the
go,
most
Jesse.
exciting team that you could ever wish
almost
to
ran half
watch.
a field.
And they never
He done
really
it.
disappoint you.
It's
They
one
make
moment where I could have
chances.
played it off.
Most importantly, they
He
take
was
their
determined
chances.
to
Their
score
efficiency
himself.
in front of goal is
Not
phenomenal.
an easy angle. Goalkeeper could have done better. A typical celebration as well. 1 goal in the Premier League. He's back.
Widen the
He's back, lads. He's back.
Morgan. N'Golo Conte. Griezmann. Jack Wilshere.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
We're playing against one of the biggest killers of Man United, Harry Maguire.
Good defending.
Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad person. He
Here's
just doesn't
Gray.
fit the football
Maybe the
team to play.
counter-attack is on here.
And there was times when he made the
Oh, he's
weirdest
through.
of errors. But on okay, come on.
In a great position to pull it back.
Well defended, lads. That looks more like a
Now
proper
Marcus
defense,
Rashford.
where everybody's doing his thing. Oh, Gracie, you're too fast, man.
It's good movement. They're getting forward here, Manchester United.
Looking for support.
And he's got to get it away now.
Well, I don't know who
Oh,
the
he
man
done
saw
well, he
there
done well.
passing the ball.
Recovered
Somebody in the
himself.
crowd, maybe.
Well, they're sitting off the opposition here, and that can invite pressure.
Kante against his old friends after
Trying
1
to
year
find
of
Valencia.
Chelsea. Now at Man United. Gotta win this where we are. Kinda won it, but
Let's go down to St Mary's. Alamakanali.
It's a goal for Southampton. 25
No,
minutes
no, no, no,
played.
no.
1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alamakanali, keeping his.
why is the
Good
defender?
ball back here.
Oh my!
Oh, it's the post.
How did that not go in? Yo, Luke Shaw, why the hell do you go wide, man? You absolute retard, man.
He's made the save.
Absolute retard, Luke Shaw. The pass that I gave back to Virgil van Dijk was never meant to him, we all know that. But why Luke Shaw stepped out
Saints
to the
marching
wide
in
side
front
when
of
Vardy was
Alamakanali
coming
there. They've scored.
inside, I don't
First
know,
goal of the
man.
game, it's 1-0.
Knobhead, that's what Luke Shaw can be. Such a knobhead.
I like the look of this attack. Griezmann. Well, here comes the support. Good-looking build-up, but it rather petered
Seems
out.
like Leicester are finally awake. How do we not win it, damn it? What's wrong with these duels? Stop being rigged! Come on!
Stopped emphatically and just as
Finally.
well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Stop the game for the free kick.
Ibora came on my radar when they signed him. But nowadays, he was at Olympiacos all season as we won the Conference League. So forever
We've
legend
got a
in my
corner
book.
now. Griezmann's corner. Played away, well
Couldn't
away
get
from
his
goal.
head properly against it. Well done, that's why you have Kante for.
Jack Wilshere.
How many options does Wilshere have here? Because I don't see my
They could pose
midfielders
some
making
danger now.
proper movements. Yeah,
Anticipated the
Oh,
direction
he
of
does
the
it
pass
himself.
and was able to intervene.
wrong moment. Ake is playing very good so far. He's a bit lucky with his pass.
They're going for a fourth
Right to
consecutive
him,
victory.
but
And they've defended well during that period, and I think they'll have to do that here, away from their own ground.
And it could be for Manchester United. And shoots! Goalkeeper can only parry it out. You don't often see Jamie Vardy this deep. He's usually trying to run in behind, but midfield role at the moment.
There will be a minimum of 2
That'll be
minutes.
2 added minutes. Here's Shaw. United moving smoothly through midfield.
could have given it to
Shown him the
Griezmann
inside,
already.
he's
Maybe I
taken
should
that
have just straight
opportunity.
away. I don't know, man. I'm always afraid that the
And there goes the
goalkeeper's going to
whistle
get it,
for
and I
half-time.
think I wasted a
Scoreline.
big opportunity. I think we started really well, and then we kind of took our foot off the gas. I don't know
Looking
what
good for
for
Manchester
yet.
United
Like
in the first half
why
at
we did
least. We'll
that.
see what they do in the second half now.
But I feel like we didn't have
Sure.
to. I'd ask my players to get a
Here's
bit
Conte.
more control of the game, keeping the possession a bit longer,
Conte.
less
This
risks,
could lead to a
and
chance.
more
Good
movement on the
attacking
ball.
play. Jack Wilshere! Goal!
What a
Keeper couldn't
goal
get
from
down
Jack
quickly enough
Wilshere.
to deal with such a low
Wow.
and effective shot.
Simply wow. Outstanding.
And here he was, faced by the goalkeeper. That was the challenge.
Great
In you
pass.
go. Easy as you like.
It looks
Inch
easy, doesn't it? But I
perfect.
can tell you
With
it's
his
not.
right foot,
You
because
have
he's
to
left
be
foot,
at the
isn't
top
he?
of your game to try it and to convert it.
Outside of reach of the goalkeeper, but still in the side netting of the goal. Couldn't have been much wider for it to go wide and next to the goal. Ah, that's a really nice goal from him.
I have
Wonder
to
if
say,
injuries didn't take his toll on him. Injuries didn't
they're
take his
racking
toll.
up the goals.
What could he have achieved?
Wilshere.
Simpson. Sharp edge to this attacking play from Leicester. Jack Wilshere. Here's Shaw. And now he's looking for some support.
Kind of was meant to, well, you know,
Looked very good
he was
indeed,
making a
but
good run, he had some
move
space
was
there.
broken down.
Gotta win it.
It's good play until they got that challenge in. Valencia. Jack Wilshere.
I should have given it higher. It took all the time, all the advantage away that we had.
Conte. Griezmann.
Could have given it, I know.
They're keeping the ball, that's the
I
important
saw
thing.
something to...
Jack Wilshere.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area.
Griezmann.
Wilshere.
Oh, and this time you see that the right foot
Yeah, probably did
cannot do the
choose
same
wrong option.
the same trick
Tried to
again.
get some power behind that shot.
Shows the inconsistency in a weak
Decided
foot.
to make a change. There's activity down there amongst the substitutes, and one will be coming on.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their
Oh,
point
that's
of view.
brilliant, that's brilliant.
Rashford.
What a goal, man.
It's a thumping effort.
Wow.
Really very good header, great technique, worthy
Wow,
goal.
what a goal.
It's fantastic timing. He gets up early. What
Way
an
we played
emphatic
that.
finish.
Yeah, Danny Simpson, I think former Man United, looking at the ground there. Nowhere to be seen.
One team
Nowhere
really
to be
on their
seen.
game today,
Brilliant
the
goal.
other very off colour. Morgan.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. And now the shot! And it's off the post.
Could have been
and
inside the
behind.
post.
And it's a change in midfield that we're about to see take place now. That's where games can be won and
4-0
lost
is not
at
a
the
correct
moment.
correspondation
They're
of
not holding their own,
the,
are they?
No, they're not. And his ball retention was poor. He gave it away too much. Got harried out of it. He just wasn't up to the speed of the game.
And here's the shot.
and we scored inside the post. We scored inside the post, of course.
Well, you're too young.
Games
to
when
remember,
everything
Alan.
just
They
falls
used
in
to have
place.
square goalposts, and a lot more came out than went in those days. So for the attackers, that's a bonus of the change in the technology. And in off the post.
Yeah, and I think he deserved that, though, because struck it well and right
That's
into the
clean.
corner.
That is well clean.
I don't think we...
Manchester United is thrashing.
Number 7.
Maguire.
United is thrashing Leicester.
And here
in
they
what
are
should
on
be
the
a
attack.
in what should
He's on
be
the
a
move
team
all
that
the
is
time and makes lots of
contending
these
to take
interceptions.
over the first place. Well, that surely is not going to happen.
Jack Wilshere.
Although, again, if they had that goals go in
Antonio
inside the
Valencia.
post, then
Now
it
Lingard.
could have been entirely different.
Valencia finding space in the wider areas continually. Manchester United. Conte. Shot up. It's hit
Again, inside the post. What is this? I mean, yeah, I'm happy, but it's strange how it can go sometimes.
That was perhaps the place where it was
Could have had
impossible
a shot
to save
there.
it. No goalkeeper could have reached that. It clips the post on the way.
Yeah, no
Yeah, really good
chance.
strike. He took
No
it early as
chance.
well, and I think that's what caught
To
the
me,
goalie off guard
almost
as
a
much as anything.
Tony Kroos kind of goal. Precision, just precision as he shoots it. It's good for him. Was not always in his best form. It's a shame there's no proper game face on him. How much I wanted him at Man United instead of Paul Pogba. There's one year when Paul Pogba was there and I was like, oh, this is the guy that I want. See Wilshere, by the way. Could have played it to him. Saw it on a replay. Totally
I
missed
have to
that.
say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
Number 8, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic.
Leicester City like to get the ball forward, and they're doing it here.
Oh,
That's a
that is
wonderful tackle.
class. That is class, mate.
Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Rashford with the ball now. Shaw. Now Rashford. Rashford! Well, it looked a bad miss, but I think the defender just put him
Wes
off.
Morgan
he's
was
got to
about
take
to
a lot
quit
of
his
credit
career
for
there.
that because
Let him
had to
slip, and
take
he
the shot
knew
quickly, the lad who
nothing
was
he
trying
can
to
do
score.
about it anymore when he's on speed, on the pace, run.
Now Lingard. Conte.
Come on, don't lose
Valencia.
possession
That's an
unnecessary
easy
now.
interception.
Come on, we
The pass
feel that there's a
wasn't
goal in
really
the air.
a very thoughtful
There's a
one.
certain tension. Yeah.
Slimani.
Is he going to score from that
Shots on
angle?
here. Trying to get
Oh, I
in
was going to
behind
say,
just a little
don't do anything
too
stupid
eagerly
now.
then.
He could give the
And
defender
just
a yard, you know, and still get
Don't be
there.
passive.
Yeah, he's unlucky. There wasn't much in it there.
Give a round of
Conte.
applause for today's man of the match. Number
Shaw.
7, Antoine Griezmann.
Onto the attack
You
now.
heard Antoine Griezmann is being named
Great
man of
team
the
play,
match.
Alan. This, isn't it? Everyone wants the ball.
Yeah, and I think the movement off the ball gives the man in possession 2 or 3 up.
Let's fly! Well, from that distance, that was pretty close.
Yeah,
That was
it
a
looked like
great
the keeper
shot
was
from Luke
worried for a
Shaw.
second there.
Who
Fine
knew?
try
Max
from a
Johnson
fair
might have
way
hit
out.
that.
Well, it would have been a heck of a goal to score from that distance.
That would have been a heck of a
Surprised he
goal,
tried,
yeah.
actually.
There's good progress with this attack. Rashford.
It's not where I meant to pass it, but
Griezmann. With Conte. Jack Wilshere. With Conte again. And it's Jack Wilshere.
no, I should have shot it straight away. What's the chance for a hat-trick?
On to Luke Shaw. Got the tackle in. There it is, the final whistle.
I applaud for my team.
Well, we've seen a game here, Alan,
I
where
think
one
my
team
boys were
had the
very
ball and the
upset
other team
from
hasn't.
last week's loss against
There's a
Liverpool.
golfing class
That hurt
today,
it.
which was surprising,
I think
given
we
the
have
two
learned
central
from it,
players
and I
wasn't
think
expecting it.
the boys showed today that we wanted to move
It
on
was
from that.
absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Just gave those defenders the complete runaround. It was superb.
Manchester
I
United
thought it was a
attacking
little bit more.
in front.
I can't say nothing, but I'm very pleased with the reaction from the team today. Outstanding job on every side. Could have been a different game if they had their shots gone in. Both times they hit the inside of the post. It's like the two, well, one moment I think we regret. Luke Shaw sleeping, AK wrong pass. But except for that, and of course we got a bit lucky with 2 strikes inside the post. Although I think that it's also class from the players to hit it that well. Yeah, nothing but praise. Absolutely world-class response from the team, and I think we have made we cut the ambitions short of Leicester here. David De Gea, 7, 8.5, 8.5, 9, except for that one moment. 8.5, 9, 8.5, 8, 9, yeah, 9, 8, 8. Actually, both wingers 8.5 as well. Class, just class from everyone. More than happy with everyone's performance today. We did not see the first one that went to the inside the post. It's a shame because this one didn't seem that very likely for me to go in. If that went in, then it would have been a class goal from the player, but wouldn't have blamed my team too much for that. Just like the goal we conceded against Porto, Sometimes you just gotta give credit to the team or the player that scores it. And City lost to Arsenal full time. Okay, we're gonna be playing one more game, and we're gonna call it quits, I think. But we showed a proper response today. We still won 2 out of 3 games. Didn't have to concede against Milan at the end, and we didn't have to lose against Liverpool, I think. But it's happened, so let's get forward. If every episode I play 1 month, I'd be happy. We did get a response from Danny Drinkwater, so we're just gonna let him hang for now. Just leave him hanging. Now it's gonna be I'm ready to negotiate, but yeah. Did he even play in that game? Should have checked. It was nowhere to be seen, none of them. It's not the best moment for us to make a sign of him if we just beat them 6-0. But nobody has to know that we're gonna sign him. Don't make it public yet. I'd asked that Leicester, I asked that Danny Drinkwater, and I asked that from our board. Nobody makes something known. It's not official yet. Okay, I understand that if you're gonna take the role, then I'm gonna have to be nice to you. You're here more for the money than for the minutes. That is the truth. Is he trying to avoid tax or something when you earn 100k a week? Good thing we didn't sign him then. Huh? A while ago I saw that interview from Tom Cleverley where he spoke many things of United training grounds and how he left and all that. If it wasn't Chelsea, then I would have said yes, and I think Chelsea is a great fit for him, but I just don't want to sell him to a rival because he's overpowered off. Like, it's not fun to play him, so I'm gonna experiment with the squad, that's true. But I'm sorry, Joe Pereira, you're not the one who's gonna be playing. Heaton or Stecklenburg? I'm gonna go with Stecklenburg. I'm sorry, Heaton. I am gonna play Lingard, and I'm gonna play him on the midfield. Go for a very offensive midfield. Lange will be starting on the bench. That is correct. Want to take James Wilson there. He can start. Valencia or Coleman. Valencia on the bench, that's obvious. Kante on the bench. I'm gonna go with Milik South on the bench because I think he brings a bit more power to the midfield. Physically, that's something we lack right now. And Lens and Jimenez on the bench. Lens and Jimenez are likely to get some minutes. Oh, that front three is looking really young. Kind of want to start with Lens actually, because we've got many impulses here on the bench that we can bring. I'm gonna play them on world class, but I don't think they're world class. With Alonso and Fernandez, we have plenty of quality still on the pitch. Lingard as well, King. So Lens. So I'm preparing myself for any surprises there by getting enough quality on the pitch. What a save. Yeah, we do not have the best strikers right now. Let's just start. I believe
Manchester
this
United feeling good about their own game, looking for another
that.
victory. Last time out, they won at home against Leicester City.
Well, 6-0. It's not often you win by that margin, and I think the confidence that they gain will see them through today.
Now you've got your chance to check on the lock. Gonna try his luck.
Whoa.
Well, nowhere near.
What a
No,
start.
he's
I could have seen it
miscued
go
that
in.
one. Miscued it badly.
Gone in. I could have seen it gone in. Go in.
Nice
I'm not
return
sure.
pass. It's Jesse Lingard. Now Wilson.
I made one mistake. Fernandez got a free roam roll. Well, I think Lingard should have that. I want to see Fernandez
Now
more
Fernandez.
box to box. Despite
Marcos Alonso.
preference of foot.
Looking good, this move. Now the shot.
We can
Very
try
good
distance
work by the
strikes
goalkeeper to turn that away from danger.
Dwight Tendali, he played in Holland for 20.
Now Lingard.
And I think he even became champions with him.
Marcos Alonso. Lingard. Can he deal with it here? Giving the opposition a problem with their
Come
interpassing.
on, leading. Come on, do something.
Managers, like players, get called up by international setups, and of course national teams need coaches. Could he be a manager at an international level?
Well, I think he does deserve a chance. I think
Could have taken
tactically
distance
he's
shots.
proven himself to be quite astute, which is always fairly important at international level.
That's well done from
To take
McTominay.
the lead. He saw the
Should have taken a
better
shot.
play to stop the chance. They can be
Lingard,
quick
yeah, he's
on
not
the
really the
break
man
now.
he wants to have
He's
there.
very confident with the ball at his feet, trying to find an
King,
opening on
come
this
on,
counter-attack.
you're so much
Well, that's
fun.
good defending.
The cross is not allowed to be
Here's
given.
Edwards. On to the attack now. Space for the shot. Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that
Was
away from
Fosu
danger.
Mensah.
Can they turn it in despite the
Oh my god,
goalkeeper's save?
Cody, what are you doing? Ah, that was a trip.
Able to cut
Great
that
cover
out
from
with,
him.
some sharp movement. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United moving into the attack. Backing his own skill.
Well done.
As the opposition trying to nick the ball from him. Came in with a challenge. Bruno Fernandes. It's Jesse Lingard. Marcos Alonso. It's really passive play at the moment by the defending team. Now Lingard. He's coming forward with some danger. Not a threat at the moment, but they have got the ball, and that
Maybe I could have
suppose, is
done
a
more
threat.
there, who knows. But hey,
It's Lingard.
I didn't see the correct movement from our players.
Oh,
And
nowhere near.
Jesus,
No,
Wilson,
he's
come
miscued
on,
that
man.
one. Miscued it badly.
These are the chances to still do something with United career. Last year I didn't do bad for us when we need the second striker, but now things are different.
Into the attacking third. Now Lingard.
Ref? I was going to say, it's a shame I can't take free kicks, but let's see, Alonso. I just not take a shot at goal.
Well, with him, you know
that's a joke, man. Goal, 2 bars? Nah, man.
I'll be surprised
I'm not having any of that.
To take the next one after that.
Yeah, nonsense. I don't want to hear anything. With 2 bars, you shouldn't shoot it that far over. Maybe it should have been 1.5. Okay, I hear that, but
lost his
that
man
was
on the attack here. Well, he's got his fist to it. Good interception. He's had it go. That's brave of him. Well, from that distance, that was pretty close.
Yeah, it looked like the keeper was worried for a second there.
Well read by the defender. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
Well done, Max Wilson.
Now Lingard. Now Wilson. Now they've got a chance. Guided through. Brilliant pass. Can he finish it? In really for what seemed a certain opening goal.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
It's one of those that might play on his mind now for the rest of the match.
And in it goes.
That should have been 1-0. Don't think any of the other chances should have gone in, but that one should have been a goal. Lingard, 17, right?
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Here's the chance.
And then Germain does it. Because he's not messing about.
No one can really complain about them taking the lead here. They
yeah, I agree on that. More than deserved.
It's a fine piece of finishing. From close range, he took full advantage.
It's a proper striker's goal, that one. He gets just as much satisfaction out of that as a 20-yarder.
That's half-time.
More than fair, I think. You've seen here. We're basically dominating. They had a good start with that kickoff, but from there on, we kind of dominated. To save some energy. That's it. Although it's only 1-0. I'm pretty convinced that if we just play this
really
game,
good contest this for a place in the quarterfinals of the English League Cup, but still a second half to go. And here it is starting now.
It sometimes comes down to who wants it the most.
Here's Wilson.
He's done this before from that distance, but
praise for trying the shot.
This was nothing like that. Cannot always throw 6 with dice.
It will be their throw. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Wilson. Well, here comes the support. It could be a chance.
That's
that is
me,
one
that's
of the
poor
great
finish.
saves.
Had no right to stop that. Had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
Actually, it's way too soft because I was afraid he was going to shoot it next to the goal. Sometimes they do that.
Well away from goal.
Amazing cover from Scott McTominay, but I let him step too far.
To Hall. Hemming. And shoots!
That's a
that
great block.
Very quickly. Good defending. Mitchell. And it's Wilson. They can be quick on the break now.
Great tackle.
That breakaway had lots of possibilities, and now it's ended with lots of frustrations.
Tomorrow
Getting
afternoon,
forward
Man
well
United
as a team
against
now.
City in the Community Shield, but without Højlund. I don't think Man United have much of a chance, because, I mean, this Xerxes, I don't know what he's going to bring to Man United. I think like he got technical moments of brilliance that's really going to give Man United a boost up front. But against City, hard to say, man.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Good defensive clearance there.
They decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that.
Everything perfect, but except for the shot. Come on, beat it. Yes.
Run it back with an interception.
Ref. I'm playing Edwards for that.
Real problem if he loses the ball.
Here's Wilson.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Hall. Hemming. To Hall.
Come on. How can he get that far, lads? Should have won the ball 4 or 5 times on the last 2-3 passes of them. Every time we walk straight past it. Against the good side, they will score, man. They will absolutely destroy you.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
It's just not it from us today.
Manchester United have won the ball back here.
Still 1-0 here, with the time almost up. What about this impacting on the next game?
Well, Manchester United go up against West Ham United after this. They've been below expectations out here. They need to improve.
Fully agree.
And that's good support as they build this attack.
Edwards. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the
What
defenders done
happened
well.
to Edwards from last season and Edwards from this season?
Well, there's a big support here for them.
Development is
And those supporters
not
want to
going
see
the way it
just a
was.
little bit more in the time that
struggling.
remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
Still trying to get forward here. Still trying to get the
Don't
goal.
concede now, lads.
Fine save he's
How did
made
they not
there.
get a free kick there? I tackled him,
Not let
right?
the ball escape his grasp.
Fernandez attacking now.
This might be it. Oh, it's in there.
Twice, 45 minutes and 90 minutes.
To make sure of the victory.
Both halves he scored at the very last minute, and I think we could have done it all along. But that's why we have him, to do those things, you
Been that
know.
type of match. I think everybody out there, the strikers particularly, want to increase the goal tallies, and they've done it.
Just widen the... There we are, final whistle.
I think we should give some credit to Oxford here, but I think the main reason we couldn't decide the game earlier is because of us. Simple as that. Fernandez had a massive chance, Lingard had a massive chance, and we just couldn't score it, and they stayed alive. Luckily, we got Jermaine Lens, who is quite clinical towards the end of those games and make us overcome that struggle, so I'm happy with his performance. Stekelenburg, 6.5. Osmansa, very solid, gonna say 7.5. 7. Bit shaky sometimes, man. 6. .5. Solid, always. 7.5 for McTominay. 7.5 for Milik-Savic. Got an assist, but should have scored as well. 7. Not himself, 4. 1 assist, but I think he was off today. 5. Actually 4 as well. And Jimenez did what was expected today. That's why he played. 8.5. It was solid. Jesse Lingard. I'm gonna say should have scored. Gonna say 5. Max Alonso gonna say 6. Good result, and that's what we came for. So we can just go through. Nothing bad. City got beaten by Burnley. Don't you love to see that? Stoke is going through. Burnley is going through. Wolves, us, Leicester, Liverpool, Newcastle, and Arsenal. Controller's almost running out of battery. That's why I got a notification here. Damn, that light is too bright for me. So we're gonna go to fear. I think Arsenal and Liverpool. The other teams we can all beat, but that's the 2 teams we don't want to face. Because I think both can be tough. We beat Arsenal before, but they were tough. And Liverpool, well, they're dangerous. So, who are we gonna face? Stoke. Okay, we can live with that. Let's see. Okay, he's still doing well. He's not gonna cut it. He's probably not gonna make it as well. Not gonna make it. Wow, he's a real deal. And Joel Richardson. There's no one like him yet. Although there's a few who could hit that potential. Okay, new month, new ratings potentially. Let's save it. I mean, we had 2 clean sheets out of 4 games that we played. West Ham, West Brom, Stoke. West Ham, West Brom and Stoke. Antonio is such a quality player. Did he play here? Tony Martinez? Josh Cullen, he plays nowadays for Burnley, doesn't he? I remember them signing this guy. He was supposed to be some talent or something, but I don't think he delivered. Yeah, that Portuguese guy was supposed to be a talent too, but I don't think he was he? James Collins, remember when he played a fantastic game in the Premier League. I think it was like the last year of his stay there. Reece Oxford was supposed to be such a big talent when he marked Ozil that full game. Nowadays he plays in Germany, I believe. When he scored that goal on the European thingy, he was regarded. He was suddenly interesting for many teams. Matt Phillips, I always thought he was more than just a West Brom player, but because he's got both physical and he's fast. Ben Foster, how can someone not like him? Was the other team Stoke, I believe? Could put a scout report on Shaw Cross and some other familiar names, but nothing that I really want to know. No wonder they got relegated. It upset me that he didn't go to Spurs later, as I found out more about him. They dodged the bullet, didn't they? And Tom Telford, he played here? I remember he played for... what's the team? It wasn't Crew Alexandra, it was another team somewhere in the lowest tier. Can't be bothered enough. Let's see. Got a -1. Luckily, those guys got +1. Coleman -1, and I think that's only fair. He's old, that's why. Fosu-Mensah +1. Van Dijk, but we did that too because of training. Barry +1, but we're gonna sell him anyway. Tuanzebe +1, that's decent. Michael Keane +1, that's not good news because he's gonna push for more. Jesse Lingard +1, Marcus Edwards +1. Bruno +1, that's good to see. Yeah, I'm happy with what I'm seeing from most of these players. I mean, he played 4 games for us. 2 goals, 4 assists, I think he's doing really well. Griezmann, of course, the main man. Fantastic. Rashford, solid stats. Yeah, Wilson's not gonna cut it. This guy's gone anyway. Bruno's doing very decent, more than decent, I think. McTominay, but he's playing terrific. The stats don't speak in his favor there. Because of course it's goals and assists and he's not really that much scoring or anything. Also very decent. And Wilshire's also contributing a lot, so here 8 and 8, he's doing his job really well. Edwards is not really doing that well right now. Jesse Lingard needs to step up as well. Kante, but I don't really take assists or goals from him. Alonso, but did he score for us already? Yeah, the penalty. Luke Shaw, goal. I think the stats are speaking really well for most of these players, especially the midfielders and attackers. As you can see, I'm getting a bit tired, so I'm gonna call it quits for today, but thank you all for watching. Next episode we're gonna try and complete this month, 5 games, and from there we'll see. Alright, see you all soon, hopefully, and take care. Ciao, ciao.